think we are ready to go.
Welcome to the DC Explorer Campaign 3.0 and our virtual event here today. And so we want to welcome lots of different viewers here. And also we're going to be in just a few minutes visiting at several different national parks, regional parks, and a national wildlife refuge. And today, my name, introductions, is Tim Parker. And we also have my co-host, Amchat. So Amchat, say hello. Tell us about yourself.
Hey there, Tim. Enjoying a great day here in Washington, D.C. Doing it from indoors, but still a beautiful day to be with you all. I'm an educator with the USDA Forest Service and a happy member of the DC Explorer Campaign 3.0.
And it's been great working with you. So this is 3.0, our third time doing this. And so we're excited to get this rolling this year, a little bit later than what it was last year and the year before, but that's okay. We'll get the nice fall temperatures going. And Amchat, how does this, some of our viewers today, they might not be familiar with Agents of Discovery. Can you tell us about the game and what's it all about?
Oh, sure. It's a tool that we've been using, and the Collective Explorer Campaign that you'll get to meet a little bit more about. It's a mobile gaming platform. It's an educational mobile gaming platform where we can teach all sorts of things, and you'll see that with these missions that we are gonna display very shortly. It's really easy to get. It's totally free. You can download it on the phone that you probably have near you right now by either going to the Google Play Store or the App Store, wherever you get your apps from, and download it to your phone. It will then act like almost like a mobile virtual interpreter that'll take you around and show you the cool things to see at different places. So we've got lots of sites around the city, and by downloading the game, turning on your location, opening up the game, it'll let you know all of the different mission sites that are near you that you can play and learn. It'll get you moving, grooving, learning, having a good time.
And then once you finish that mission at a site at a national park or a refuge or a county park, and you go to 5 different ones this year, what you can earn is a cool little badge. And we're going to either mail this to you, or there's several sites you can pick it up in person. So it's not just play the game. Hey, you can show off your DC Explorer pride and earn our top tier prize this year, the DC Traveler, after visiting 5 different sites. Some different missions, like at Patuxent Research Refuge, they do have badges available. Some other refuges have a few or locations have a prize. And so be sure to check into that. And it'll tell you on the game if there is a prize for that location. Well, in just a second, we're going to go visit our first spot. And so Octagon Bay National Wildlife Refuge, we've got Chloe Taylor and Karina Valquez, and we're going to turn it over to you and say hello.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, everyone.
We're having a great day here at the beautiful Octagon Bay National Wildlife Refuge. It is a stunning view here. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an overview about who we are and what we do here. So just like any other wildlife refuge, we were established for a specific purpose, and our purpose is for habitat migrating birds. I think we see some coming past.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so these are some beautiful things that you could see at our refuge any day. Chloe is going to introduce a little bit of our mission.
Yeah, so our mission is hot off the press. Just published it yesterday, and it's really mostly focused on our refuge and the wildlife that's living here. And it takes you, our challenges take you around one of our favorite trail loops. And so if you've been here before, you're probably familiar with the loop. If not, perfect. It's a great introduction to our refuge, and you get to see a lot of cool things.
Yep. I don't know if you wanted to take them through one of our challenges.
Yeah, I was gonna take you guys through one of our challenges. Yep, looks like you've got the screen shared there. So picture that you're walking up to this challenge and it opens up right in this little clearing in the trees. And it says, Agent Brief, welcome to our bird banding station. During the spring months, this is where our volunteers collect information and put identification bands on birds they have carefully gathered from mist nets along the shore. And so the next screen that you're seeing right now will pop up and it says, which bird do you think we would most likely be able to catch here in our delicate mist nets? So I'm gonna rope Karina in here and she's gonna help me out with figuring out what the answer is. So
I don't know. So it looks like first we have a cardinal, could be that one. Next we've got a Canada goose, might be a little big. The ostrich, I don't even know if we have those at the refuge. And a turkey. Well, I do see those every day. I don't think that we can catch them in the mist net. So I'm gonna go with the cardinal. I'm pretty sure.
All right, and it says correct, Karina. Great job. Yay. So that's right, Agent. Mist nets are made of very thin material that makes them almost invisible to a bird passing through. They wouldn't stand up very well to a big bird like a goose or turkey. The data collected at our station goes to the USGS North American Bird Banding Program and helps them study the movement and behavior of birds.
Well, that was exciting. We learned a lot, and that was just one challenge.
I know, just one challenge. So if you're looking for more where that came from, come on down and join our mission.
And then once you complete the mission, you can actually get a virtual prize. We don't have any physical prizes here yet, but the virtual prize comes in the form of a Snapchat filter. So once you're finished, we'll reveal that prize to you.
And I do want to mention that our trail is fairly open. So do bring some sun protection, bring a hat, bring some sunscreen, definitely water. You want to stay hydrated out there, and do bring some comfortable shoes. It's not too far of a walk, but it's about 1.5 miles, and you just always want to be prepared.
Yeah, being prepared is definitely key.
So looking forward to getting some feedback and see what people think about our. Back to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. And we're gonna right now, some of our missions are right in the middle of DC, right in downtown. Some of them are a little bit ways out. And so Amchat, I think, have you ever been to Octagon? I haven't.
I have not, but now I have
get a picture of where this is at. And so yeah, okay, we got DC area. And then Octagon, you got to drive south for a bit on Interstate 95, it looks like. And then down there at Woodbridge. So pretty awesome. Well, Octagon it's as they said, their first time joining the campaign, and we're excited to have them and excited to make them as a part of the DC Explorer mission. And but we've got one of our partners coming in next that is been with us for the all 3 years, the National Arboretum. And so we're going to go to them. And so we've got Julie with the National Arboretum. And Julie, tell us what's going on in your spot. And I have played your mission. And so go ahead and take it away. Tell us more about what's going on at the National Arboretum.
Well, hey, Tim. Hey, MChat. Hey, everybody. So I'm Julia. I work at the U.S. National Arboretum up in Northeast DC. We are part of the U.S. Department of Agriculture, and we are both a public park and a research facility, and we're also kind of like a museum for plants. So our mission focuses a lot on the plants that grow on our grounds and at looking more carefully at them and getting to see what they have to tell us. So the mission also visits our Washington Youth Garden to learn about pollinators. The Washington Youth Garden is actually not open right now, but through the mission, agents can get a sneak peek at what's going on in there, which is pretty cool. It's one of the only ways you can access the youth garden right now. So one of my favorite One of my favorite challenges for this mission is a way that I learned to look at trees to identify them that someone taught me a long time ago and I never have forgotten, about identifying trees using leaves. And particularly, we visit a tulip poplar, which has a really distinctive leaf shape that I think looks an awful lot like an animal that lives in my house and may pop up and visit us in my screen if we're lucky. So agents get to come and they get to check out the leaves, they get to check out some animals, and they get to see what they think that the leaf looks like. And we're hoping that way you can know when you're out and about and you can see that leaf and you can be like, that's a tulip poplar and I know why. So we want folks to be able to come, to explore, to run around. We have over 400 acres to explore and also get to learn something and become tree scientists themselves. So the Arboretum is open in the afternoon during Monday to Friday. Right now we're open from 1 to 5. And on weekends, we're open all day from 8 to 5 on Saturday and Sunday. It's free to come visit us. A lot of our buildings are closed right now, but we do have bathrooms. And in every single parking lot, we have these big orientation signs that will help you figure out where you are and what's going on and where else you can explore. Most of our Agents of Discovery mission is around what will be called Lot B on those signs. So that'll help get you to the right spot, even though you won't be able to get into our visitor center right now, unfortunately. Tim was talking a little bit ago about how spread out around the DC area these missions are, and we're kind of in a great spot. We're in DC, but we're right on the edge, so we're between those downtown missions, and if you're heading up to go to Patuxent or NASA, you can swing by us on the way by, and then we're right across the river, actually, from Kenilworth Aquatic Gardens, so it would be a great trip to do a double dip and hit Kenilworth and hit us. Oh, and the last thing, I suppose, is we will have prizes. We have buttons. The mail's a little slow right now, as y'all might know, so they're not here yet, but they're coming real soon. So if the buttons aren't ready yet when you come to visit, you'll just have to come back. We'd love to see you again. And we're really excited. This should be a good mission, and we're really having fun this time.
Awesome.
Thank you, Julia. It's unbelievable that you're using the game to teach tree identification by leaves. That's awesome. It's unbelievable.
Right, citizen scientist.
Man. Do you have any more tree jokes, Amchad or Julia, before we go? Or is that enough?
I think you're barking up the wrong tree with that one.
Nice.
We'll leave a little bit more fun for later.
Okay.
See you guys. Be well.
Yeah. We're also going to say hello to some participants. You know, a lot of us behind the scenes love creating missions, but we also love seeing participants come to the sites and really get involved with our Agents of Discovery. So I've heard that we've got some folks willing to we've got Pam and Angela on our Zoom meeting today, and they want to say hello too. So we're going to go to you. Hello, Pam and Angela. We haven't met in person, but it's cool to say hello virtually. Hi.
Hi, how are you guys doing? Look, honey, we're live. We're live. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. What? We're live. Oh, well, okay, anyway, so we're here in DC and we're going to start playing our very first mission. I'm so excited. I know that we're going to bond playing this game, right, honey? I'm so excited to get her out of the house. She's been in the house all summer, and, you know, we're excited to be out here together. So we're going to actually do our first challenge. I think we're going to do this one right here at the World War II Memorial. Oh, it says, got these 3 answers. Eisenhower has full confidence in these men. I think it's gonna, right, honey? What do you think it is? Huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're right. That was it. Isn't that great, honey? Oh my God, you're so smart. Let's do another one together. All right. Oh my God, this one's so cool. You can actually see all of the answers around you. What do you see up there in that sculpture? What do you? Let me take a look at that. Oh, okay. Oh, honey, come back. Honey, don't get too far. Honey, you could get lost. Honey.
Well, okay, Pam and Angela, looks like they are gotten better things to do to talk with us. So they're going to keep going and go have some fun playing. And so Amchat, what do we have next going on? I think it's a National Park Service, Mel and Asher over at Kennewa Aquatic Gardens. Are you guys still with us?
Hi guys, I'm Mel. I'm one of the park rangers. I don't have my uniform. I'm still waiting. But I'll be talking about the direction and the safety and the rewards of our park. Ashley will be talking about the mission highlights and challenges that we have in our park. So for the safety, I want everyone to stay on our paths. Please don't take anything out of the park. Leave the wildlife and just enjoy the visual. And for the directions, everything is along the park. So most of our challenges are on our main trail, which is about a half mile long. And then we have some challenges behind me is a display pond. So I believe we have 2 or 3 challenges back here about our water lilies, if you can see them. Actually, they can't see. We have more vibrant colors back here. And for our rewards, we're running both Anacostia and Kenilworth. So please come here to get your rewards. And I don't have the rewards with me physically, but you can earn a pencil, an eraser, a pin. And if you do both parks, you will earn the patch. I'm sorry. And I'm going to switch it to Ashley to talk about the challenges and the missions. Just give me 1 second.
Hello, everyone. So when you come to the park, we have several challenges that are scattered out through the park. And at one of our display ponds, we have a challenge that is situated right here. And that deals with the dragonflies and damselflies. If you look closely, you might see some insects buzzing around the camera. Those are dragonflies. And they are separate from the damselflies that we have also flying around. They both have 4 wings, but one closes its wings, one shuts its wings. So one of the challenges that we have when you come here is trying to identify which one's a dragonfly and which one's a damselfly. We have 4 questions about that, and we hope you get it. How about we go next to the water lilies and we can discuss the water lilies.
They're so pretty.
So if we didn't have Asher with us, the game would take us there?
Yes. He said if we didn't have Asher, would the game take us there?
Yeah, we are setting it up to be a duo. So we're going to have the triggers, whereas like people will just have the cutouts, and then they'll be able to activate the challenges even virtually. That is one of the things we're working on right now. Also, again, another challenge that we have next to one of the display ponds.
Let's just see if I can.
We have the water lilies, different colors, very beautiful. We hope you can come out and see it. If not, enjoy it virtually.
That's great. You know, a lot of us have been to, you know, the downtown part of DC and seen the national monuments, but I've never been out there. So I am definitely going to go out and try your mission out here real soon. So thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
And yeah, but we're going to point out on the map, zoom in, where is this park? Let's see here.
Right on the water. Zoom on in. Zoom on in.
Anacostia.
Hey, they're right across from National Arboretum, it looks like.
Yeah.
You can actually get to between the 2 of them by canoe.
Oh,
Yeah.
is there boats to rent there, or is it?
No, you can rent the kayaks and canoes at Bladensburg Waterfront, and that's about a 10-minute drive.
That is awesome. Amchat, what are you doing this weekend?
I've got some great ideas of some places to go and explore. That's for sure.
Anything in
Oh,
Explorer.
and also please check out our Facebook page.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Asher and Mel, for sharing your site with us and teaching me about a new another spot that I didn't know the National Park Service had.
Thanks for having us.
That's great. And so we're going to go now to, we visited another 2 sites or 3 sites now, but we've got another participant. I've heard they're pretty excited to join us, and quite a celebrity around the DC area. Wilderness Wendy, are you here with us now? Hey, Wilderness Wendy, how are you doing today? Well, Wilderness Wendy, you might be muted. It looks like you're also at the World War II Memorial.
Hello.
Hey, there we go. Yeah, we can hear you now.
Wilderness Wendy here. Thanks for having me.
Hey, Wendy, I've heard that you go and see quite a few different missions when you're doing, you've seen quite a few different missions there, and you look quite ready. Can you tell us about your approach to doing the Agents of Discovery missions?
Well, absolutely, Tim. My motto is you can never be too prepared. Right? This morning it took me about 5.5 to get ready. That's actually pretty good.
5 hours?
Oh yeah, you gotta lay out everything, and you gotta make sure that you have everything. And so, for instance, this morning, I checked the weather right before I leave, and UVX was pretty high today, around 6, so humidity around 89%. So I knew it was going to be a hot one. So got my brimmed hat, got my water, hydrate or die, as they say. The body is about 70% water. So you do want to make sure to bring water, comfortable shoes, got my insect repellent, got my backpack, got my bug net. Always good to have a bug net. And I do like to whip this out on occasion, especially if I'm going to be around vehicles, cyclists, or even other pedestrians. It can get kind of crazy out there. So just for visibility's sake, I do like to pop this on. So
I see. I can definitely see you. Thanks for that tip. Good luck on the next ones. We got several new missions playing this year. So, and you're going to see them from afar with those binoculars, I guess. And thanks for joining us. Great having you.
Stay safe.
Wilderness Wendy, thanks.
Tim, that's a great point about always planning ahead and preparing, because once you go to one site, you might find that area a little bit packed with so many people visiting parks right now, parks and forests and things. If that one's a little busy, go on to the next site and enjoy that one. We can always find different ways to recreate safely. And so that's a great point, to be ready to go from one adventure to the next. Water, sun protection, all that's really great. Thank you so much, Wilderness Wendy. Back to you, Tim.
Some of our missions are in what we say a forest or other places, but so often our spots, they can, do you really have to have binoculars, Amchat? Or
I don't typically go out with binoculars. I might make some like this if I need to, but I like to look at the things that are really close to me.
Okay. Okay. Wilderness Wendy. We're going to now get a demo of, we play missions out in different parks, but you can actually play one right from home. And so Kendra's going to help us out and show us how that can happen. So Kendra, we're going to turn it over to you.
Hi, everybody. So great to meet you. My name's Kendra. I work with Agents of Discovery. So I'm actually not located in the DC area, but I do lots of work with helping these guys to set their missions up and make them be awesome. So what I'm going to show you today is the Explore DC mission, which is a really cool new thing that we're going to be sharing. I think you guys should be able to see on the screen, this is the DC Explorer webpage. We are still a little bit under construction, but this weekend we should have everything on it absolutely live and ready to go. So I will ask that anyone who's interested in doing this, just keep an eye on the DC Explorer webpage, and you should be able to see a fun update about the Explore DC campaign. So the Explore DC mission is something that you can play from home. You don't have to be on any particular site, but all of the different challenges in it will have to do with the different sites that are part of the Explore campaign. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you on my screen. Here is the Explore DC mission. I hope you guys can all see this right now. This is just what my phone looks like right now. I looked up Explore DC, and I'm going to go ahead and click play. So we're just going to wait, and that was our lovely, lovely loading screen showing the DC Traveler badge. Going to get a little quick warning. It's going to just ask me if it's okay to use my camera. Yes, it is. Okay. Welcome, Agent. Your mission today is to discover new and exciting facts about DC. Are you ready? Let's go. So when I close out of that, what pops up here is this screen showing all of the different challenges that you can play as part of the Explore DC mission. I'm going to go ahead and click the one right over here. And it's just going to take a moment to load. Oh, I don't know if it registered that I clicked. My phone is being a little bit slow today.
I'm trying to figure out the satellite view. What is that location?
Great question, Tim. As someone who is not from the DC area, I actually don't know off the top of my head what that location is. But I wonder, Amchat, are you familiar with the area?
I couldn't see it very closely, but it looks like one of our famous traffic circles where people go to get lost.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the background image is going to be changed before this goes live on the website. But what you are seeing in front of you right now, this is my at-home office, and it has asked me to look for the honeybees. So I pulled up this picture on my screen. This will be shared on the DC Explorer website. And I'm just going to go ahead and scan this. Great work. I found B. All right. So this is actually a mission that is representing the USDA Urban Forest mission, and that's Amchat's mission that you can play at the People's Garden. I'm sure, Amchat, you've got lots of stuff you could say about this. But my agent brief, it's going to say a honeybee visits 50 to 100 flowers during a nectar collection trip, moving pollen from one plant to another. So we're going to close it. Welcome to our pollinator garden. Bees are not the only pollinators, you know. Here are a whole bunch of interesting animals. Pick out the pollinators. So I'm going to pick out the ones that I think are the pollinators. So here we have the hummingbird. I don't think a fish is a pollinator. We've got our monarch butterfly, our bees, of course, and I think bats is probably the other one. So I'm going to go ahead and check my answer. Great, I got everything right. So fun fact, you should never try to catch a bee. Do their work, it's important. So with that, I have completed my challenge, and that was a challenge again representing the USDA People's Garden Urban Forest mission. And all of these different challenge markers, like I said, represent a different location that's involved in the DC Explorer campaign. So you could see some from our friends at Octagon, from our friends at Kenilworth, all over DC. And I think that's everything that I've got for you guys. So I'm going to turn it back over to you, Tim.
So, quick question for you there, Kendra. Where you are, you played the game, you weren't able to get a prize. Did you still have fun?
I did have a lot of fun. And you know what? This is also a mission that goes towards your 5 missions for your badge. So if you complete this mission at home, it counts towards your badge, and you can use that as part of the number.
Great. So it's not all about the badges. The game itself is fun and educational.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course.
Well, we're going
Tammy.
to, we have one final guest in terms of a participant, and they've joined us. Tammy in DC. Looks like you're also at the World War II Memorial. Tammy, can you join us on the screen?
Hello? Hi, hey, I guess, yeah, I guess I am at the memorial. I pulled up this app on my phone and I've been using it to get around.
Yeah.
I keep hitting all these really cool challenges and questions, and every time they ask me something, I just forget where I'm going. But, I'm having a good time. So even if I just, am at the memorial, I still can say I came to DC and explored. So.
Yeah. I guess so. And there's lots of different national parks right there near you. I've played that challenge right there. But Tammy, take care of yourself. And you look familiar, but where'd you say you were from? You didn't.
From DC. I'm from Maryland.
Okay, Tammy. Chat. Did you set these interviews up?
I didn't. I've never met Tammy before in my life. But welcome to DC, and I'm glad that you're out exploring and learning. Okay?
Thanks.
All right, Tammy. Okay. Well, we've got one last site to visit, Patuxent River Park in Prince George County. Beth, are you there?
So here we go. Hello, I'm Beth Mays, naturalist at Patuxent River Park. And of course, my background is not as fanciful as it could be. You're getting my work office view, but I guarantee you the river is here. So Patuxent River Park was established in 1962, so we've been around for a while. It comprises about 7,800 acres total along the Patuxent River. But the Jug Bay Natural Area is where our headquarters is, and that's where our missions are based out of. And we are newbies to the DC Explorer campaign, so we're super excited to be a part of it this year. Our missions are coming soon. They're being set up as we speak. One will be featuring our Rural Life Museums, which is a collection of buildings showcasing history from along the Patuxent River. We have places like a 1923 Sears house, a cabin where a worker used to live, and we have a tobacco museum, a tool museum. We even have a blacksmith shop. So pretty cool places that will hopefully be open to the public soon, but for right now you can explore the outside of them. And then our other mission will feature our Black Walnut Creek Nature Study Area, which is a trail, kind of a loop, but you can explore that now with or without the mission. Our park is open for visitors. Our buildings are not, so do come prepared for that. But yeah, our park has lots of things going on. In normal circumstances, we would be running lots of education programs. We have a pontoon boat that we would take out on the river. We do have 2 different landings where you can launch personal boats like canoes and kayaks, as well as your personal boats if you have them. And we also offer fishing currently at the park too. So lots of amenities, 14 plus miles of trails here. So lots of things you can do even though our main buildings are not open. You can still come out and recreate and be a part of it, and eventually play our missions when they are launched as soon as we can. We currently will have prizes. They're on the way as well for each mission completed. And we'll have boxes where you can pick those up at. But all those are coming soon. So we will post that on our website, patuxentriverpark.com, when they are ready to go live. So we hope to see you out at the park, and please be safe out there.
Awesome. So we're going to zoom in and take a look and find your location.
You're up to the northeast of the city, right? So we started in the middle. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say a little more southeast of the city.
Southeast of the city.
Yeah, Jug Bay and
Yeah.
very cool. Well, I've been out to where you're at and seen all the osprey. I think, you know, on the short paddle trip that I did there, kayak, and I saw at least 20, 30 osprey. And so I trust that all those ospreys are having chicks and are fledging and getting probably at this time of year, they're about on their own.
Yes, all of the chicks, I think, have fledged. There might be one nest that has a couple of nestlings still kind of getting big out there, but for the most part, they are on their own. Even some of the adults might be starting to fly back to their overwintering sites here in the next week or two. The young will follow suit a couple weeks later.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing with us and for all of our guests. We want to thank so much for joining us today. And if you want to find out where exactly you can play the different Agents of Discovery game, one is you just put it up on your phone and it'll list all of the different missions that are right near you. And then also you can go to the webpage of Agents of Discovery and find that Explore page. We're going to try to get that up on the screen now. And if we can get a picture of that and see where all of the different Agents of Discovery missions are at. But also, don't forget, screen share. And so here's our homepage for the mission, our Explorer Campaign 3.0. And then we've got all those different spots, and you can see a cluster of them right there in the middle of Washington, D.C. and the outlining areas. But it's possible just to take the subway or drive to different spots and collect, do in a day several missions. And then maybe over 2 days, you'll be able to get our DC Traveler Prize, the patch. And again, once you complete that, look at the webpage at Agents of Discovery, and we will, and then give us an email, and we will get you that patch for completing 5 different missions. We want to say thank you so much to all of those. Amchat, I'm going to turn it over to you. Which mission are you going to hit next?
I so many to choose from. It's great to see that there's new sites coming in. Some of them are accessible by Metro. I might bike to a few, and then maybe even get out on the water and check out Kenilworth Aquatic Gardens.
Yeah, and the Arboretum right next door to it. That sounded really fun. It's outside and a good place to be right now. So everybody, thank you so much for joining us. And we'll say goodbye at this point. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you.